What's going on, world? AJ here, and today on the show we are talking about hiking. We have taken up a new hobby as a family for the last several weeks now, and we've only gone 3 events of hiking. But hey, here we are. So as always, grab yourself a beverage, sit back, relax, and let's talk about hiking, brother.
Oh, this isn't the picture I was showing you.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
So, remember when we saw the river up top? This is that river. Okay? I'm trying to get flash that. You're good. You can sit up.
Yes, hiking has become a new family hobby for us, and we've only been on 3 hiking trips so far. First one was at Ha Ha Tonka. That was a really fun day. It was a long day, but we were out there for quite some time, exploring some trails. We went on to an island at one point. That was a lot of climbing on that one, and Stairmaster 5000 was in place for that one. Good Lord. There's a lot of uphill climbs and a lot of downhill climbs, and just a lot of fun, a lot of great scenery out there of nature, and some lakes and streams and creeks out there. It was a great time out there for us. There was a lot of bikers out there too. There was like some sort of wedding or something going on for bikers. And there was like one moment where there was a group of bikers asked if I could take a picture of their group, and I'm like, yeah, absolutely. And then they were making jokes about me probably going to run away with their phone. And I was like, don't worry, I wouldn't steal this phone model because it was a Samsung. I was like, I wouldn't take this phone at all. So don't worry. Plus, I got a bummed out ankle. I can't really run anymore. So there's no sense in trying to outrun a bunch of bikers. So I was like, that's ridiculous, first of all. But it was a lot of fun on that day. For that one for sure. And afterwards, we went down to Camdenton, to Osage Beach area, ate at Bandanas that weekend. So it was a good time. The following weekend, we did locally here in our hometown, here in our hometown at the Bothwell Lodge. It was your basic just walking in the woods kind of thing. It was all right. It wasn't too bad. It was nice. I grabbed a stick and used a pretty good sturdy stick as a walking stick. So, I'm always pretty good at finding walking sticks. As a person who grew up around woods, I have, experience in traveling through the woods. So, know how to navigate it and all the ins and outs about having to, going out into the woods. And then, of course, today, after a couple weeks of other events that were taking place, today we wrapped up and we did a rock bridge up in Columbia. So we did 2 different trails. We did the Devil's Ice Box and then the Sinkhole hiking trail. About a good 2.5 hours out there going around. And we got hiking gear for this one. So right now I want to talk about the hiking gear that we got. And we decided to purchase over $200 for hiking gear. We got that serious about it. Of course, as always, you need good hiking boots, and thank God I had hiking boots for this trip today because there was some water that we walked through and mud and everything. But here they are, hiking boots. Got these at up in Columbia actually a few weeks back at Bass Pro. The very first time I ever bought anything at Bass Pro. I've been at Bass Pro many times. I'm like, it's not for me. You know, I'm not a Bass Pro guy. And here I am now buying stuff at Bass Pro. I have changed, obviously. But I bought some really great hiking boots. I went a little expensive, about $50 for these. Wife got cheaper ones. And now she's regretting that because of the fact they weren't waterproof, and these are. I'm like, yeah, I'm walking through the water. Like, man, my feet are great and dry. It was fabulous. And you can tell you got mud on this thing. Of course, yeah, they're pretty good, sturdy boots. I really enjoyed them. My feet started hurting towards the end of it. These are size 13. So they're pretty good, decent boots. They're by Redhead brand company. But yeah, pretty solid, pretty sturdy, waterproof. All right, love them. Great pair of boots for the hike. Of course, I got this at Amazon, hiking sticks, you know, and I'm over here hiking with this thing. Not really a fan of the adjustable part now. I was like, oh yeah, adjustable, man. We can just easily pack these up. Now I'm like, you know, they kind of sink into the ground or they just lose their adjustment on me because either I'm putting too much pressure on it. But it's still a pretty good sturdy stick. You know, I'd rather just get a simple stick out in the woods to find a good sturdy stick that way. But this is pretty good. I like it. So, I mean, it works for what it is for the different terrains and such. And, of course, you know, we were taking water bottles and stuff with us. Hydration backpack. All right, got your little drinking spout here. There was water in there, apparently. Caught that live on video right there. That's cool. But it's a pretty good pack. You got a water pack inside of here that you can take out, fill up. Definitely, for us, definitely want to put ice in there to keep it cold. And some additional pockets to take stuff in here. Like I had my camera lens on in here and the selfie stick if I ever want to use that. Take pictures and video footage, which I did today. I did some pics and video footage. I did that on the first trip too at Ha Ha Tonka. So all that's, like, you catch that on my Instagram. All right, Jackson Adam B on Instagram. I got photos there if you want to check those out online there. But other than that, hiking's pretty fun, pretty awesome. So it's become a new family hobby of ours, and definitely looking for different places to go hike. You know, probably not every single weekend, but we've been doing it pretty frequently right now. So just kind of get out the great outdoors, you know, do something other than sitting around, watching TV, looking at our phones, you know, just exploring nature, doing something fun and exciting as a family. And so that was the goal, you know, and we got something now. So that's pretty awesome. But that's it for this week's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, stay safe out there and take care.